Yes, the style was on display in San Jose for All-Star Weekend, and Alex Levine is one of the founding members of the band Gaslight Anthem and also has started a VIP barbershop called Idle Hand Collective. They were on hand for all of the festivities this past week, and he joins us now on NHL Now. Alex, have you recovered from the time change yet? Where are we at in terms of your recovery from All-Star Weekend?
I'm getting there. I walked in the door to my two little girls, so I'm figuring it out. But all the years of touring kind of prepped me for this. So
yeah, I'm sure kids give you life when you walk in the door, no matter how busy the
whether you
weekend.
want it or not.
Yeah, you
get it.
know.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
All right, so give us sort of the backstory of kind of what you guys were doing in San Jose and some of the hair that you got to treat while on location.
Yeah. So a little bit about what we do. It's called Idle Hand Collective. My backstory a little bit was, I played in the band Gaslight Anthem, and all the years of touring, trying to get a good haircut backstage, would kind of make me crazy. We would be on the road for 6 weeks. I'd be like, okay, I'm about to get on stage, and I haven't had a haircut in almost 3 months. So a little bit about what I actually do in terms of cutting hair. Like it was kind of my backup plan, because nobody in their right mind actually thinks they can make a career in music. So I had a backup plan of cutting hair, and I kind of kept up with it throughout the years. And when we took a hiatus a few years back, I kind of jumped into it with both feet. I work at my friend's shop when I'm home, called Swagger and Blade in Asbury Park, and with that, I hooked up with a few of my friends, and we created this VIP barbershop called Idle Hand Collective, where we do VIP parties. We do obviously the gifting suites, NHL, MLB, and then of course music festivals. That's our bread and butter.
Well, you did. You certainly had your hands full at the All-Star Weekend. We saw you did kind of a really interesting cut with Johnny Gaudreau. Take us through that, because I think he ended up kind of with a mohawk look.
Yeah, Johnny G, my man, Johnny G,
Jersey guy.
Yeah, man. We hit it off right off the bat. He lives like 10 minutes from me, so he was a really cool, down to earth guy, man. And he came in and he was like, I have no idea. He's like, either I want to go full on, old school mohawk, or I want to keep it long. And I was like, let's do it. He's like, all right, let's do it. So I started cutting the mohawk, and his mom walks in and just shoots me this look. I was like, dude, I don't think your mom likes me very much. He was like, I don't think so, man. And then we went to the skills challenge after the red carpet. I saw that he threw the hat on, so I was like, you know what? I think his mom got to him.
So, Alex, all those stars out there on the weekend, who has the best hair and worst hair, and who do you think you could have done and helped the most?
Oh, man. All right. Well, without a doubt, I mean, Lundqvist, that is a beautiful man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of those guys that as soon as he walks in the room, everybody stops. The record stops.
Yeah.
His hair was pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to cut him. I gave him some product that we had from Uppercut Deluxe, and he was pretty stoked on it. He's always shopping for different hair products, and he was asking me a few questions. I wanted to get into Gibson wanted to sit really bad, but he had to get on the bus, and he was a little overdue. He needed a bit of a trim, but they've got that nice flow. A lot of those guys have a nice flow going on. So.
Well, listen, Howl has been the Devils' goal song for quite some time now. Did you grow up a Devils fan, and how cool is it for you to see the New Jersey Devils sort of have a song that's by your band play in their arena every time they play there?
Yeah,
for the most part, except when they're getting shut out.
Yeah, so right, exactly. So I'm not gonna lie, I grew up more of a Rangers guy. But,
okay.
But the Devils have been unbelievable. I'm not just speaking for myself. Most of the guys in the band grew up Devils fans, but throughout the last 4 or 5 years that we've been their goal song, they've really kind of unbelievably, they kind of took us. They almost took us under their wing in terms of like trying to bring us into every cool event that they have, and always inviting us out, and giving us awesome suites, and they're just super awesome about just kind of how they go about their business. We're like, we just have your goal song, like, So it's cool. And honestly, some of the fans in the beginning were like, you know what, not gonna lie, don't like this song at all. I prefer Gary Glitter, but I think throughout the years, a lot of fans kind of got used to it, because I think they could throw the "you suck" in the middle of it. So So I think we've won them over.
Yeah, I know from being there, the fans they enjoy it. So I don't know if there was any growing pains, but they enjoy it now when the Devils score to hear your music. And Gaslight Anthem, but you guys are a big band. I mean, Jersey guys. And I've got to ask you, because I'm a big Springsteen guy, and I know that, Bruce jumped in and played with you guys a couple of times. What was that like? Because, I mean, that must have been something special. You guys, Jersey guys, the boss, we know his story. What was it like?
I mean, it's exactly what you would think, right? So, so we're going on almost 10 years that initially happened. He came out of nowhere. We were playing in London. We were playing in Glastonbury, which is right outside of London. And he just comes up with his security guard, and he's like, "Hey, I want to introduce myself. I'm Bruce Springsteen." And we're like, "Are you serious?" we know, man. I could see that jaw from a mile away. So, long story short, he's like, "I love that song, the 59 Sound. Can I come on and play it?" And we were like, "Yeah, man, do you know it?" so I think I remember my guitar player showing him a few chords real fast. He jumped on, and I'll never forget how loud his guitar was. The loudest thing I've ever heard in my life. And he just starts ripping a solo out of nowhere. You look over, you're like, there's a reason why this guy is Bruce Springsteen.
Well, leave you on this. Brent Burns, if he sat down in your chair, what would you do with him? How could you help that guy out? I don't suppose he approached you during the All-Star game.
No. I want to get him in the chair so bad. I think we would go reverse mohawk on that. Just completely go crazy. Out of control.
Anything with the beard? Can we shape that up anyway?
No, you know what? I would do more of like a V. He's got it kind of straggling out everywhere. Like a V and a reverse mohawk, almost like a 1980s like pro wrestler.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
There.
And you know what? Of all the guys that would like be up for something like that, Brent Burns is the kind of guy that would be like, "That sounds sweet. Let's do it." Listen, thank you for joining us on the show. We appreciate it, and have a great rest of the year. And I'm sure we'll see you at some of these events in the future, I would think.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys.